Guys, I am ridiculously impressed by Battlefield 1. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, and it plays amazing. DICE did a fantastic job by giving something different, but also something that feels very familiar. Battlefield 1 makes a very strong impression in the opening minutes when it throws you straight to a campaign mission. Straight to a campaign mission, no menu, you're just thrown straight to a mission. In this mission, you play as the Harlem Hellfighters, where you try to hold the line against enemy forces trying to approach you. Now, why is this mission so impressive? Well, because every character you play as dies. That's right. Once your first character you jump into dies, the next character you jump into dies, the next character dies, and so forth until you get to the last character where somehow he miraculously survives. Now, that mission was downright the most impressive thing about this whole entire game. I don't know, there's a lot more things impressive about the game, but this is after this mission's done. This is where the faults come into play, where the lack of some intriguing story missions. You want to feel some emotion in some of the stories you play as, some of the characters you play as. There's like 5 missions where you play. In the first mission, you play as a tank driver. Second mission, a pilot. Third mission, as a Italian soldier. Fourth mission, as an Australian runner in Gallipoli. And the fifth mission, 5 missions, as an Arabian rebel, trying to rise up against the Ottoman Empire. Now you're probably wondering what story was the most interesting one. Well, it's probably the pilot one. The character in that story is very fun to know and just downright believable he is. He also leaves you off with a zinger, so, the story that you just played, was it true or was it just part of the truth? That's for you to decide. It just leaves you off with like that. So you decide whether or not I was telling the truth or not. Which is kind of fun because you think, was this whole entire story true or wasn't it true? But that's probably the only shining light out of the whole entire campaign is the Harlem Hellfighters and the pilot mission. The Italian mission is probably ranked 3rd in the top stories in this campaign, while probably the Australian one next, then the Arabian one, then the tank one. The tank one is fucking terrible. It just feels downright sluggish. Tank combat is the worst thing about this game. It moves terrible, it feels terrible. Plus the game has you running off to scout ahead of a tank. Scout ahead of the tank. You're in a fucking tank. I can use the tank. It's just downright unbelievable. DICE says that some of these stories are based on based on true stories. That's hard to believe for some of them. Like in the Australian one, you're storming a fort as one person. That's unbelievable. That's just the campaign, really. The campaign's a mixed bag, but it does run at about 5 hours. It just shows you that EA is still lacking on story. Give us a good 10 to 15 hour story mission. I know you didn't give us one from Battlefront, but you gave us 5 hours of campaign in this story. That's unacceptable. Give us a full-fledged story campaign mission. I don't care if it's 7, 10 or 9 hours long. 5 hours is too short. Now, this game is really polished, and at least it hasn't crashed like Battlefield 4 did in its opening day. The multiplayer feels amazing, really. If you can get a good game. Really, I tried playing some games on it and I just lagged real bad. I had some really bad connections to some of the games. Maybe if they give us some more dedicated servers so we don't experience said lag, this would probably open it up a bit more and make it more fun than what Battlefield Bad Company 2 multiplayer was. Bad Company 2 multiplayer is one of the best Battlefield multiplayers I've ever played. This, maybe second. It could be first if it just gives us dedicated servers. Better dedicated servers, really. So no one experiences lag all the time. because it just made it almost downright unplayable, really. Some of the vehicles in the multiplayer, if you actually get someone who actually knows what they're fucking doing, then yeah, it's fun. But if you don't get someone who knows what he's fucking doing and just keeps moving and moving all around while you're trying to fucking shoot targets, you're gonna have a bad time. The air combat, the dogfighting in multiplayer is non-existent, really. You can't really find anyone flying a plane out there. It's hard to find a plane out there to fight when you're getting shot down straight away. As soon as you're in the air. Oh look, someone's on an anti-air turret. Oh look, you're dead already. It's just, you promised us dogfighting in multiplayer. From what I've played, I haven't seen it yet. I've been shot down every time I get on a plane. No one's flying planes. You need more planes in multiplayer. Hell, make a multiplayer map just centered around dogfighting. That would be fucking fun as hell. Now let's just talk about some of the more faults that this game has. The lack of modes. Now, it only has a certain amount of modes open to people to play. The rest of the modes are coming soon. Why are they coming soon? Why weren't they finished yet, DICE or EA? Just give us a full mode. Just give us all the modes in the game. That's something lacking, because you're probably going to have to pay for the modes. They're not going to be free DLC. You're going to have to pay for them probably. I hope you don't have to pay for them. DICE, EA, do not make your fans pay for these modes. Give them to us. We need more modes in the game because it is lacking in content. It's severely lacking in content with the short campaign and the multiplayer. Give us more multiplayer modes, maybe even another campaign mission. Scratch the campaign mission though. Just focus on your multiplayer because this is your selling point in the multiplayer. The faults in this game make Battlefield 1 a good game instead of a legendary game it should be. Yes, it does. It could be a legendary game. It is built to be a legendary game. With its great sound design, its impressive graphics, its downright great fun gameplay and multiplayer. The faults of the lack of campaign mission, lack of impact in the story, and the lack of content in this game hinders it from being a legendary game. Final verdict for Battlefield 1 is a 7.5 out of 10. Now, 7.5 out of 10 is still a good score. It's still a great game. But the lack of content brings it down a bit. And the fact that I couldn't get a good session in multiplayer also brings it down. Multiplayer is the main selling point in this game. At least it works. That's the main thing. It works, but I would like it to work even better. I'm sick and tired every time I jump into a game, it lags straight away. Maybe give us more dedicated servers so we don't have ping dropping or just downright having a game influenced by a team just lagging constantly. But as I said, a 7.5 out of 10 is still a very good rating. It's still a very good game. Some things will need to be worked on. And they can be worked on. And they will be fixed, hopefully. Just don't make us pay for the content. Just don't make us do that. And this may be a legendary game. Well guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, maybe even subscribe. But until next time guys, I'm Cartander, and I'll catch you later.